Now, Brian, you're a heritage man, yeah?
Indeed, yes.
How did you get involved in that?
I was involved as a teenager in Castlebar Ramblers Club, and at that time we'd done a project on the history of Castlebar. I didn't take that much interest in it really at that particular time, but it was something that I drawn within me for years. About 20 years ago, I had a business in Castlebar. The council acquired the property to make way for a new road. Around that same time, my dad died. And one of the regrets I had that I didn't record a lot of his memories. So I tried to delve into the Castlebar history and history of our family and that. Around the same time then, I began to look at the skills that I had myself. I was left midlife with no business, no career, whatever. So I began to look, I suppose, one of the biggest skills that I had were people skills. So around that same time then I'd done a training course down in Newport, in Mayo Tech in Newport. I was in computer skills and that. And part of the responsibilities I had in that training scheme was to research some local history and to put it up on the On the Move website. So that was to start off the process for me. I suppose an interest in local history once more. I was into hill walking in my younger years and got back into hill walking. And as I began to walk around different parts of the country, I had this inquisitive mind. I had to find out all about the history of the places that I was walking in. So I began to research every place I went. I had to find out about it. I seen a course advertised then in GMIT to train as a local guide. And most of the people who'd done the course with me had addresses in the gate of the whatever, so they were able to get a gate of the branch or whatever, and Udras paid for their fees. But I had to go to the credit union and take out a loan and then to pay for the course myself, which was no chore for me because I absolutely loved it. So it kind of took on legs of its own since then, and the speciality I did was in local heritage. So I was qualified as a guide, and I could register then as a trained heritage guide with the Tourist Guiding Association of Ireland, which meant that any work I did I would have insurance coverage.
And where were you based out of?
I was doing freelance
yeah, okay.
But I'm working presently at Clogher Heritage Centre, and that's on a community employment scheme.
And where is Clogher?
That's just about 3 miles from Ballintubber Abbey. We've got attached cottages there with the Blacksmith's Forge. It's also the trailhead for Clogher Bog Loop Walk, which is a nationally acclaimed loop walk.
And was that the original house you have, or is it
no, the
restored?
house was built as a replica or whatever. The forge was built on the site of an original forge, alright.
Okay.
That was done before I started working there. But some of the artifacts are original. The house is fairly authentically done. It was done about 15 years ago. We got it rethatched there last year.
And what kind of people do you get calling on, you know?
You get all types of different people, really. There are some people, it's on the route of the Croagh Heritage Trail, so we get a lot of people who are actually walking the Croagh Heritage Trail, stopping off. And you can get special interest groups from time to time. A few weeks ago now, there were a group of botanists, and there was a conference going on up at Loch Lana Centre in Castlebar, and they were surveying the botany, whatever, of the area, so I had a group of them out visiting.
I suppose you learn from them too, you do?
You continually learn. Last year I had some people from Holland, and they were most interested in the wetland habitats. Because the fen habitat and the bogland habitat. And out in Holland, they've lost all their wetland habitats because of all the drainage in it out there. So they were familiar with all the names, the Latin names and the English names and the Dutch names. I was able to buy the Irish names and that. I will be fairly well versed in the stage and the flora of the bogland and that.
And you get many overseas people?
Again, from time to time. You don't get mass numbers or anything like that. You get strictly with people. There might be weeks you'd only get 3 or 4, boat out of Blue, you might get a busload, which group down from Longford Heritage Society there last year. This year with a group of about 30 down from the Galway Walking Club. So you never know really when you're going to get a group or anything like that.
Is there much local interest in this kind of thing now, in heritage and history? And
There's growing interest. There's a lot of interest now, with, particularly with schools and that. There's a big emphasis now on the green schools. So you will get quite a lot of schools that are into the wildlife and that, into the flora, the fauna.
and what's the Green School?
It's a scheme that's run by Altashka for schools that promote environmental awareness. Could be to do with local heritage, could be to do with oaks and all different things or whatever. Could be to do with a gardening project in the school grounds or whatever. And it's making people aware, children I suppose, aware of, I suppose, their environment, the area around them, to appreciate their surroundings. There's a lot of emphasis now kind of on the outdoor classroom and field work and that.
And are you involved in wildlife as such?
I do a little bit of that. I'm also recognised by the Heritage and Live scheme, the Heritage in Schools scheme. So I would do some work with that. A lot of the work I would do with that would be around the folklore and that. Because there's a great resource that is available online now for all of County Mayo. It's on the Duke's website. The Heritage in Schools scheme that was done in 1938. And generally that you can get the information from, if I'm going to visit a particular school, I'll get the information and some of that information might have been collected by grandparents of some of the kids that are going to school today. So it provides a living link for the kids.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's not just, I myself are big into just promoting the sense of place. And I believe, particularly for the generation coming up to that, they appreciate their surroundings, their habitats around them, the local history that's around them. And we're fortunate, I suppose, here in Europe, we've got such a wealth of heritage, and heritage is such a wide and embracing topic. It takes in field monuments, it takes in the flora, it takes in the fauna, it takes in the folklore, the place names and whatever. So it's a pretty wide topic.
And are you collecting much of this stuff?
Pardon?
Are you collecting it? Are you storing it? Recording it?
I've recorded quite a lot of it. We have a lot of information now. We have a website, clavelheritage.com, and I've done a lot of research and we've kept updating the website. And I would boastfully say that it's probably one of the better heritage sites you will get
In the country. So you enjoy it all, you do?
I love every minute of it.
You sound like
For
a
me,
man.
it's not like work at all. It's a labour of love.
Never enough. Well, that's great.